just introducing yourself and like your family.
Like, I'm Mike Hayes. I was born Michael Hayes. Um, Raised in Texas for the first 11 years of my life. I'm from a broken home, I guess you could say. My dad and my mom were together, had 4 kids. I was the second of 4. And so the oldest was Brandon, then there was me, and then Casey, and then Jared. So Casey's a girl, and then 3 boys. My dad moved us around like a bunch of military brats. So Brandon was born in Lubbock. I was born in Amarillo. Casey was born in Lubbock. Jared was born in Amarillo. So we moved around a lot. And so Texas is kind of a large state. So, I mean, we moved all over the place. But, we moved around in the 80s, and then we moved to Utah in the 90s. And we've been here ever since. My parents divorced in 90 or 91. So I think that's when that was. Yeah, I was probably 8 or 9 in 1990 to 91. Somewhere in there is when they divorced, and then my dad actually. So my mom was kind of a drug addict. I don't want to say kind of. My mom was a drug addict. So she had us for the first little bit. And my dad came to visit us once and said, this is just not really conducive to growing children. So he pulled us out of there and took on responsibility. And so Dad was Dad was a wanderer, it felt like. So that's why we moved a lot. And so ended up in Utah. I guess that's a quick intro.
That actually leads into as my second question being what was your first exposure to drugs, and was it doing them?
My first exposure to drugs was actually after my first rehab.